Dre, now as usual, my message is about life. Life is the essence of all created things. Life is God worthy. Now, the title God and many names you have given to the one infinite light. Now, you have gotten to the point wherein because you have given a title and a name to the light, you think you know the light, but you don't. You think you know the truth because you quote the words imparted by a light, but you don't. See? Are the words true? Yes, the words are true. However, you know the truth only when you awaken and recognize the light. The light is in you. It is there for you to awaken to it and recognize it. When you know what the light is, then you know who you are. When you know what the light is, then you know what darkness is, so you would know what to clear away. The human being is less than an awakened state at its best effort, because the human being limits the light life only to what the individual is capable of. And usually the individual is capable only of world's teaching, world skills, all that is relative to the world, that which is relative to the physical being. So you're limited to physical intelligence. You can go to distant places because you know how to structure material vehicles that will get you to another material place. However, you don't know how to transition from human status to light, because you regulate the light within you, which is obvious because when a light sacrifices itself, that means it empowers you. So you are using the light as your power. See, because in your current state, even in your day of creation, you were deaf, just a structure as a toy on a shelf. The toy is structured to function a certain way. However, until you insert the battery or plug in the electric, the toy will not function. When you insert the battery, then the toy can function according to its design. However, it can only be a drain upon the power source because it has no power of its own. The same applies to created things. Created things are like toys on a shelf. However, they run on the power of the light. The light powers life. That's why every created thing run on one power, life. But every created thing run on that measure of life suitable for the function of that particular structure. Because created things are the teachers of the many measures of darkness, as one that you would consider the fallen angel fall to the undermost status where there's a glimmer of light and massive darkness. And as light increases, it gives birth to different measures of darkness. So you have your different plants and animals teaching those many different measures. Then you have the human, which is over all of that. Each plant and animal tells one each of your many stories, and you are the entire storybook, because your ways are the ways of all of them. However, life has to be there for every measure to act out what it is, because darkness is powerless, because that which you title the creator or God is the infinite light itself. So where you have infinite light, that means all light, infinite power. It reaches the entirety. So that which would be opposite would be darkness. So therefore, darkness has no